They're so sad and little.
No, they're not.
They're just craving attention. I'm a sad little Chick-fil-A nugget.
Okay, oh, here you go.
And then their tenders show up and they're like, tenders. Tenders are basically a cut in half sandwich. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to OK Cooks. I'm Will.
And I'm Alex. And on today's episode, we're making a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Dude, I love chicken fillet sandwiches.
Who doesn't?
It's something about just that raw bun with just one loose pick in there.
Raw bun?
Yeah, because they don't put anything on it.
Oh. I mean, it's still cooked, though.
The chicken is.
You
I was
said-
talking about the bun is raw.
But the bun has been cooked. It's not, it would just be dough if it was raw.
I do love that plain bun. Is that
There you go.
Hey!
With just that single pickle on
That's
it?
just that single pick. Just like,
Don't they do two pickles, right?
you know, sometimes I've had one.
Okay.
Sometimes I've had
I
two.
feel like that's just lazy.
Sometimes I've had none. Sometimes I pulled that patty right up. Nothing.
Fun fact, when we made our Chick-fil-A Crunch Wrap and we ordered that extra pickles, do you remember the sheer volume of pickles they gave us?
It was a lot.
It was like a whole jar that you would buy at the store.
Yeah, if you go to Chick-fil-A and you're like, yo, give me a chicken sandwich, and you're like, double yo, can I get a side of pickles? They give you literally a jar's worth.
Yeah, no need to buy pickles at the store. Just ask for extra pickles from Chick-fil-A.
And I don't think they charged us.
They did not.
It was their pleasure
They had so much pleasure.
giving us those pickles. Oh. So today, Alex and I are gonna be
Recreating
the chicken fillet sandwich.
the masterpiece.
We're gonna show you how to make it from home because it's actually shockingly
Easy?
Yeah, pretty easy.
I mean, you gotta have the ingredients. Step one.
Well, that's part of cooking any recipe.
Yeah, but I mean, typically the more difficult recipes, you don't always have that stuff on hand.
Yeah,
This is something that you would have on hand.
Yeah, I had all these ingredients.
Yeah.
Except for the chicken.
Sure.
I had to go buy the chicken.
Yeah.
Well, and the buns. I didn't have the buns. But I mean, that's two ingredients. Everything else you got. The cool thing about chicken fillet sandwiches, making them from home, is you can make them on Sundays.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times in my mind I've mentally been preparing to go to Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, to get halfway there
And realize.
and realize I can't do it, it is heartbreaking. All right, with that, now let's go ahead and talk about how we're gonna marinate this chicken, Alex.
That's step one.
So for a chicken fillet sandwich, you gotta marinate it.
Yeah.
Not overnight, not for hours,
Don't get crazy.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you give me one episode of Power Rangers?
We could.
So let's do it. So the first thing we need to do is marinate this chicken.
And what are we marinating it in?
2 ingredients.
Tell me.
Water
Okay. Makes
and
sense.
pickle juice.
Ooh.
But we're not gonna use any pickle juice.
I think I have a feeling.
You know where we're going
I know
now?
where we're going with this.
All right, so let me go ahead and get this. Let me go get the chicken.
Get the chicken, get the pickle juice. I'll get the water.
Okay. Okay, so for the chicken, I got these Purdue chicken breasts. The reason why I like these is because they're pretty thin. So if you can't find these little thin fillets, these chicken breast fillets
Okay.
at your store, and you can only get those thick boy breasts, if you get the thick boy breasts, you gotta cut them in half. They're too thick. Because you know Chick-fil-A sandwiches aren't like 3
They're not
inches tall.
Popeye's thick. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A's are little thin guys. So I got these. So let me go ahead and open these.
That's interesting you got the individually wrapped ones.
These are, if I get chicken, I usually get this. Because I don't, you know,
You just
look
like,
at this.
you like
That-
more stuff going to the landfill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you recycle the plastic. Like, feel that. That is about the size of a chicken chicken sandwich, chicken patty.
I have a question though. What do you typically do with your chicken water?
Nothing.
You don't drink it?
I put it right in the sink.
It's like bone broth.
No, it's not. That's how you die. It's death broth.
Death broth.
Don't drink death
chicken
broth.
water.
All right, so we got
All right.
2 of these.
How many are we making? I feel like we gotta make 4.
Okay. So the first thing we need to do is we got to get these out of the package into a Ziploc.
Yeah. Discard the chicken water.
Oh gosh, just flop him in there. Oh, look at him. All right, Alex washed his hands. We got the chicken in the sack. We got a chicken sack. All right, so the first thing you gotta do is get your marinades in. You remember it's just cold water and pickle juice. So hold it. Now for the pickle juice, what we're gonna be using is Wickles pickle juice.
Yeah.
So you want to use about a cup, but I'm just gonna take all the juice from this jar. There's some pickles in here.
And some peppers.
And some, oh, pickle juice got me salty. Vinegar. But we'll keep the pickles for later.
Okay.
All right, we got the pickle juice in there. All right, next we got to do a half a cup of water. Let me get a half a cup of water.
That sure does look yummy.
You take your half a cup of water and you just right in there.
Get it wet.
So now what you want to do is take some of the air out.
Sure.
So you make sure that chicken gets optimal pickle coverage. And that is our pickly good brine. So we're gonna put this in the fridge for 30 minutes and we'll see you once it's been getting its fridge on. You feel good about it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks horrible.
It looks so gross. Can you imagine the buckets of this they have in Chick-fil-A?
Oh.
Just buckets of... Okay, Alex, while that chicken is marinating, let's go ahead and talk about what we're gonna be dipping this chicken in before we fry it.
The wets and the dries.
That's right, because you know you gotta have both. So first, let's just talk about our dries. It's easier and it's dry.
Oh.
So what we got there is, well, I guess, let me tell you, whenever I do fried chicken, you're gonna have you'll have the wets and you'll have the dries. I like using cake pans. Because some of them are deeper, they got a nice little wall, and it holds just the perfect amount of the dries and the wets.
And it's nice and flat.
Exactly. Here, take the dries.
Okay.
So the first ingredient to all fried chicken sandwiches, specifically Chick-fil-A fried chicken sandwiches, is 1 cup of all-purpose flour.
Makes sense.
Voila.
That's it.
Now here's the wild card ingredient.
Very wild
Should
card.
I do the wild card first or last?
I'd say just start with it.
Just get it right out of the way.
Yeah.
So Chick-fil-A sandwiches, they put powdered sugar in their dry blend.
Strange.
Not just a little, 3 tablespoons for every cup of flour. So let me go ahead and get that in.
Man, if this is like weirdly sweet, I'm gonna be surprised.
Here, you hold it because I got to read what's in there because, again, I don't remember because there's a lot of things.
All right.
Let me get this. Okay, so inside the additional spice blend, we got a half a teaspoon of paprika, a half teaspoon of chili powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of pepper.
That's it.
Got it? All right, add it in. Now, once you get all your dries in, you just want to gingerly whisk them. Not hard. Don't go crazy because you don't want to beat the flour up. You just want to incorporate all that sugar and all that spice and make it real nice in this flour blend.
Can you talk to me about the whole beating the flour up?
Yeah, you don't want to beat it up because then it'll be sad and it won't gladly accept those chickens. Okay, so what we got is all of our dries. We'll go ahead and set that right. We'll just set it over here till we need it.
All right, it's time to get wet.
Let's get wet. All right, so the wet ingredients, only two. There's only 2.
Water and pickle juice?
No.
Ah,
We got some vitamin D, milk.
grade A, whole.
Dude, look at this cow. Just living its best life. Eat more chicken, that's what he would tell you.
All right, let's open it up.
You drink it after we pour it.
Ooh, that's delicious.
Is it?
I love whole milk. Tastes like melted ice cream.
I'm just so used to soy milk that whenever I drink real milk, it's just like...
It's different.
Okay, so, okay, I'm good. Give me a second. Oh, real milk right in the mouth, just really... Oh, I got chills down my spine. I'm
In a
not
good
taking
way?
any more cold sips of milk.
You don't like milk? Okay.
All right, so we got to get a half a cup of milk. Pour it into your pan. Just a little bit.
That's all the milk you need.
That's all you need, because it's been stewing in that
Brine?
pickly water. The last wet ingredient, 1 whole egg. Let me get it. Look out, man. Ow! Ooh, that's a sharp shell. Just like that. So we got our wets all whisked. So again, we got our dries and we got our wets. So we're gonna go ahead and put them in this order because we'll go wet to dry, onto our rack until we get it fried up.
We fried them.
That's it. All right, so the chicken's got a couple more minutes to stew, brine, relax. So we'll see you in just a couple minutes once we get that chicken out the
I'm
fridge.
gonna have some more milk. Are you sure you don't want any more?
Go to town, man. All right, Alex, I got a sack of chicken fully brined.
Ugh.
So now it's time to get this chicken all breaded up. You ready?
So flour first or wets first?
So we'll do into the wets, then we'll go into the flour.
Oh,
back into the
interesting.
wets, back into the flour, onto the rack.
Interesting.
Should this be a 2-person job or?
Yeah, why don't you be wet and I'll be dry?
Okay. All right, so I'll get the first one. Oh, this, just look at that.
Not great.
Man, the amount of buckets of this Chick-fil-A's got in the back really just makes me nervous. All right, so I got my first chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little shaky, shaky, into the wets. Just really coat it in that milk and that egg.
Wow. Yeah, that looks great.
All right, then into the flour.
Great.
I'm gonna go ahead and just keep my hand in the bag to keep it from dripping chicken juice everywhere.
You really got to work it into all the cracks. Mm-hmm. So you want it to stick.
Yeah.
That's really important when breading chicken. Look,
That
see?
is breading chicken.
It's not sticking.
You gotta press it. You gotta,
That's what I'm doing.
Like give it like you've been giving it a massage after a long day's work. Wow, right into the wets.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the wet man. Flip it. Oh, yep.
Is that feeling right?
Oh yeah, it's slippery. Back into the wets. Dries. Back into the dries. Woo.
All right, one down.
One down, man. All right, toss on over. Okay, so we got this chicken nice and breaded. Now we're gonna go ahead and move it over to our 350 degrees peanut oil.
Let's get it in.
All right, so we'll see you over there.
All right.
All right, now that we got our oil heated to 350 degrees, let's go ahead and place this chicken in away from us.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
sizzle me timbers.
Dude, that chicken will come up and get you. Now we're using a little bit of we're using some special oil today, Alex.
Tell me about it. What is it?
We're using peanut oil because that's what Chick-fil-A uses.
Do you know how they make peanut oil?
No?
Me neither.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna cook this chicken for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and then we'll flip it. You think we should flip it?
It looks ready.
All right, I'm gonna flip it. Whoa.
Oh, it looks good.
Ooh, that is looking good. All right, Alex, we got the first 2 out. Now let's just go ahead and get the other 2 in. You guys ain't gotta see us. We'll just show you how it's done. But while we're cooking those, we're gonna go ahead and cook our buns.
Yes.
So with our buns, what we're using?
You know what we're using.
Brioche.
Always.
So we're gonna use our, oh God, I'm okay. We're gonna use these brioche buns, but we're gonna toast them in a bath of butter. So we'll go ahead and get those over here in the pan next to our chicken. All right.
Chicken and buns.
All right, Alex, we got this chicken all cooked up and it looks good to go.
It looks like the real deal.
You will notice there's one piece of chicken missing.
Yes.
So one of them,
It just didn't work.
it didn't cook great. The breading fell off a little bit. The problem was we flipped it a little too many times.
It
So really,
happens.
you only want to flip these guys about one time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just get so excited. But these ones, flipped each of them one time,
He does get excited.
and they look good to go. And they are all different sizes. I'm very excited. And now it's time just to assemble these Chick-fil-A sandwiches up.
Wow. Look at it glisten.
I know.
It's really something. All right,
All right.
assembly.
Wickle pickle time.
Can I go with the dirty dills on mine?
Yeah. Well, I'll do that if you're doing that.
I like these pickles.
You like the thinner ones
Yeah.
better?
These are more true to form too.
Here you go. So why don't you go ahead? We'll get the tops up here. We got the bottoms.
Do the pickles go on the bottom or the top?
They're on the bottom of the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
You're sure?
100%.
Okay.
So put,
2?
I don't know.
2 or 3?
Let's do 3.
Okay.
Because when you get 3, it's a good day.
That's true.
And today's a great day.
Yeah.
At Chick-fil-A.
We're making them way we want them.
It's an okay day at Chick-fil-A. That's what it should be, actually.
Is that our OK Cooks motto?
Can you imagine if they let us work at a Chick-fil-A for a day? A little pickle break?
Oh, those are good.
Dude, Wickles Pickles is literally the best pickles.
Yeah, if you guys haven't had Wickles,
Get on it.
highly recommend.
Now listen, they mainly sell them in the Southeast, but if you can't find them, scroll on down to wickelspickles.com
Order them up.
or this way, order you some.
Yeah.
I think they're doing free bandanas for any online purchase.
Really?
I think so. I saw that on their IG,
Wow. Okay.
Instagram. But also, hey, talking to Instagram, if you're not following us, follow us at the OK Cooks on Instagram.
Yeah, we need some love.
Okay, so now this is going to be the easiest assembly we've ever done. One simply takes the chicken.
And places it
Oh gosh,
on the bun.
and that is a monster.
What is that?
Here, let me give you some space. Let me give you some room to breathe. There you go. Ooh. And then one simply takes the top.
And places it on.
You don't want to cap with me?
Sure, let's cap.
Slow down, Alex. Enjoy Enjoy life.
I'm trying to enjoy this sandwich.
Live a quarter mile at a time. And then one caps it together. And that is a homemade Chick-fil-A sandwich.
It looks incredible.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump over to the table, and we'll see you guys over there.
Yeah, we're gonna eat them.
All right.
All of it.
All right, Alex, the time has come. The OK Cooks Chick-fil-A sandwiches look tasty.
Yeah, they look like something.
So which one are you gonna start with?
I want the baby one.
Which one's that? I can't tell. The middle?
Maybe? Yeah.
All right, well, I'll do this one because it's closest to me. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. These look good.
They do look good.
This is a girthy guy. Yours looks perfect. You got the best one. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
That is a Chick-fil-A sandwich. The powdered sugar.
Yeah.
You gotta get that powdered sugar. It gives it just a little bit of sweetness.
Now that I know that's there, it's the first thing I taste.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you get that wickle pickle in there?
Wow, this is pretty impressive. It's like spot on. Can we get some ketchup over here?
Yeah, you can have ketchup. I want Polynesian sauce. Because this is my favorite sauce when I go to Chick-fil-A. This is gonna be the real deal.
Can I dip in that too?
Yeah, we can double dip in that.
All right, I just want to get a little bit of that.
Yeah, yeah, you can't. Here we go. Dude, I'm at Chick-fil-A.
But not.
This is ridiculous.
It's weird eating a fresh Chick-fil-A sandwich because even when you get it at the restaurant, it still comes out in the bag. I would prefer it not steamed in the bag.
It stays more crispy.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna.
Right. You don't get that from Chick-fil-A.
My goodness. What a great dinner. Who would have thought, man? This is the first time we ever made this. Would I make it again? Yeah, boy.
This might turn into a once a week thing for you.
It would just replace Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got Chick-fil-A for lunch today.
Good thing you didn't.
Can you imagine having Chick-fil-A for lunch and dinner?
Yeah, pretty sure I've done that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Chick-fil-A's breakfast?
I've never had it. Wait, I've had chicken minis. Those are breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm. The little chicken minis. I got the chicken biscuit. I am seriously shocked at how much this tastes like Chick-fil-A.
It is pretty crazy.
It's a powdered sugar. Who would have thought to put a little sugar in there? You're spicy. I'm sweet.
That's how it goes?
You're definitely the spicier of the two of us.
You think?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by spicy?
Like I'm sweet and you're spicy.
What do you mean by spicy?
Like, okay, if someone walks in my house, I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm very sweet.
Whoop.
Someone walks in your house and you're like, I can't do your voice. Say hey.
Hey?
No, like,
I'm honestly like pissed off at you right now.
all right, now you'd be sweet. You can't do it.
No.
You don't have it in you.
Mm-mm.
Sweet, spicy.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with being spicy. I'm not saying spicy's bad.
Well, you sure make it sound like it's bad.
No, because you know, because you know if you're eating a big old pile of something sweet and spicy, you want that sweet and you want that spice.
That's true.
That's part of the magic.
So, one thing I wanted to talk about while I have you.
Yep.
Do you want to tell everyone how you typically eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich?
You want me to tell?
Yeah.
Okay. Bear with me. If I go to Chick-fil-A, here's my order. A #1 combo, which is Chick-fil-A sandwich with a large fry and a large sweet tea, extra ice. Give me Polynesian sauce. First thing you do, you remove the sandwich from the sack.
Okay, I'm with you.
Top bun off, chicken patty over here. Eat the pickles first. Always eat the pickles first. Then,
Okay, keep going.
bear with me.
Okay.
Then you gotta prep 3 Polynesian sauces. Arrange. You take the top bun, dip it in the Polynesian, eat it one bite at a time. Bite, dip, bite, dip. Then bottom bun. Bite, dip, Then all you got left is this monster chicken patty. Then you pick it up with your big old mitts. You dip it in Polynesian, bite, dip, bite, dip, bite until you're done. That's how I eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Why don't you just eat it like a sandwich?
I do.
Everything that you just said says that you don't eat it like a sandwich.
I do. That is the best way to eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich. You disassemble it. It's like you get 6 meals. Something about eating those hot pickles first, because you know they're always like real hot.
I don't know if your math adds up there. 6 meals?
Mm-hmm.
Does
ready?
Each Polynesian sauce count as a meal?
It does. Because you got 2 pieces of bread, 1 chicken patty, 3 Polynesian sauces.
You get fries though.
That doesn't count. All right, well with that, I think we're good to go. Why don't you guys leave us a comment, let us know what you thought about this Chick-fil-A sandwich.
And go ahead and like and subscribe and click the little bell.
Toss all those things our way, we'll take them.
Yeah.
And leave us a comment. All right, well with that, we'll see you guys next week. Let's get cooking! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to OK Cooks. I'm Will.
And I'm Alex. And on today's episode, we're starting over. Yeah, you would think that, you know, considering that they're all about pleasuring people, that they would want to pleasure on a Sunday.
All right, Alex, the time has come. The OK Cooks...